I am the assistant general manager at the Hilton Garden Inn in Victoria. Um, I've been doing this only since October, but I've been working in hotels since about 2015. Um, Hotels was not always in the plan for me. I was in school to be a teacher. I loved teaching and I thought I would never want to do anything else. And then I took a part time summer job back in 2015 to work the front desk at a hotel. It was supposed to be a 3-month job, nothing more. And I ended up loving it so much that I actually left teaching. I took on working at a hotel full time. I worked at only one other hotel. Um, so I started as a front desk person, and then I worked my way up to a front desk manager. And then the next step was assistant general manager right now. Um, I love working in hotels because you meet so many different people. You work in such a beautiful place all the time that it makes you want to come to work. That's one thing I am very proud to say, is that I actually love what I do. I can't wait to go to work every day. Sometimes my husband even gets on to me for working from home too much. Um, and it's a super easy thing to get into. You you don't need any college degrees or anything like that. If you have them, it does move you forward. You can get a degree in hotel management. You can get a business degree. I personally don't have any of those. That's why I've had to work my way up from front desk to general manager. But I know general managers and people who are even higher than general managers from a corporate level who have no college experience. They started as a housekeeper. They've also just slowly worked their way up. Like I said, if you do have a business management degree or any kind of management in business, it does kind of fast track you. So that could be definitely something to look into if you don't have the 5 or 6 years to move up. Um, I work with so many different people. So basically, on a day-to-day basis, I am running the front desk. We also have different like we have maintenance, we have housekeeping. In my hotel, which not a lot of hotels do, but in the Hilton Garden Inn, we have a restaurant. So there's so many different departments that you can start in. We have waiters who moved to front desk, or housekeepers who moved to waiters. We have chefs. We have banquets, and so we have different salespeople. There's just so many different aspects to being a hotel worker that we come in contact with so many different people all the time. Um, I do mostly the paperwork side of everything. Right now, with everything going on with the virus, we don't have a whole lot of action going on like we usually do at the hotel. Um, we we're still doing some small banquets, but so for right now, everything is mostly paperwork, which some people usually love, some people usually hate. We If you like working with a lot of different people, if you like every day is different at a hotel, you would love working for a hotel, because no matter what hotel I've worked for, you never know what you're going to get into. You can come one day and it's so calm and no one's around and you have no issues. And the next day there's like 150 people outside. Things are crazy. It's just sometimes that's good and that's bad, but it definitely keeps everything interesting. Um, I know that people think hotels are boring and stressful, but if, or not boring or stressful, but if you like computers, you would be really good at front desk. front desk works a lot with computers, not just checking people in, but we have different, when we hire someone for a front desk worker, we train them on all sides of the computers. So you're going to learn lots of different things, because a lot of times you're going to be there alone. And so you're going to have to learn how to do everything: computers, a little maintenance, maybe some housekeeping. We have front desk workers who go help the kitchen staff. We have kitchen staff that goes helps the front desk. It's really one big family, and so you just really have to know how to adapt in a hotel, because like I said, so many different things can happen. You can have an easy day, you can have a crazy day, but it's really a fun working environment. I wish that I was at the property right now to show you, but just with everything going on, we can only allow so many people on property. And so those who are actually working today are the ones at the property. But like I said, we do banquets. And so we have big, beautiful ballrooms. We have smaller boardrooms. We have bridal rooms. We have, and those are just to rent out, like, because we do weddings, we've had pageants there. We've had just any kind of meetings. It's definitely always changing. We bring in so many different people every day. And then we also have our regular hotel rooms that we rent out. We have different kinds of suites. We have our regular rooms, obviously. We have our pool area. We have an indoor outdoor pool, and then we have like a spa area. So a lot of times we get in people who just want to use our pool. I know, especially lately with everyone being so bored at home, we've had a lot of local people want to come in and use our pool. We can't wait for that to get back open, because we know so many people want to use it, just because there's absolutely nothing else to do right now. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that we do on a daily basis. I don't know if there's any questions.
I think maybe could you express or emphasize the importance of adhering to the needs of the customer, especially within the room? Some students, young adults, may not realize that the toiletries set out make a big impact upon arrival.
Right, absolutely. So we do have to make sure that everything we do impacts our guests. If we forget one thing, then it kind of throws a wrench in their entire stay. We always try to make sure that everything is perfect for our guests. That is something I really didn't talk about, but the guest experience, in no matter what position, is the most important thing. We want our guests to feel like they are the most important people on earth to us, especially when they come in for the first time. Someone once told me that you should treat your guest, no matter who it is, as if they just spent their last dollar to bring their family to your hotel and make their experience great, because maybe they don't have that a lot. And so everything is just for the guests. You want to make sure that everything is in there. You want to make sure that everything is going okay for the guests. It's just, whenever we have anything going on, especially with our sales department and the banquet rooms or anything, it can be a lot to handle. Whether it's all these people are in and out, and you're trying to check in your regular hotel guests, but you just always try to make sure that they're taken care of. Customer service is so big. It's, you just, you always have to make sure. And I think I had a question. My current role is the assistant general manager right now. So back to with the guests, it's, you have to, whether it's the housekeepers or the restaurant area, our guests have to be number one. And so it's, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Whenever our guests check in, they are going to expect the best. And if anything is messed up, if we, like she said, forget a toiletry, if we do anything, it's going to affect their entire stay. If they check in and they say, oh, well, someone, let's just say a housekeeper for some reason, didn't see this piece of trash behind a refrigerator or something, if they see that, they're going to take it as the entire room is dirty. It hasn't been cleaned. We don't care about them. We have to make sure that we get everything right for them. I didn't actually take any classes in high school or college. Like I said, all I did was I started out at front desk. I was hired as a temporary front desk worker, and I just slowly worked my way up. But you can take business management classes, you can take hotel management. There's several different courses. I know we have a couple employees at the hotel right now that are taking those courses. You could always work your way up, but having those classes underneath you will definitely fast track it. I don't know if there were any more questions.
Are there any other questions that you all may have? If there's no other questions, I guess we can wrap the session up. I appreciate your time, Haley. Thank you so much for everything. We will be archiving the video, so if you or any staff members would like to view it, we can send that to you. It will be available for high schoolers as well as those entering into high school, so they could understand more and get some awareness of what it's like to be in the hotel management. Thank you so much, and we
Okay,
appreciate your
great.
time.
Thank you. Bye.